Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. So today is the Nintendo Direct. It's the last original, just Nintendo Switch 1 Direct as far as I'm aware. I mean, I don't see them making any others in the next week. So, since this is kind of like a, I don't know, like a big, send-off, I guess. It's like a big moment. This is the last Direct for the Switch 1 we will see. I don't know, I figured why not record it, I guess. Anywho, I'm just gonna keep this simple. I can assure you I don't just... My channel is not a Nintendo Direct reaction channel. It's not. I just... It's kinda... These videos are easy to make. They're simple. I don't really have to worry about a whole lot. I find it a bit easier to just kind of genuinely enjoy what I'm doing when I make these. I don't have to worry about oh, am I doing good enough? Oh, am I gonna have to do this, that, and the other thing? I don't know. I just feel like I don't have to worry as much. But I suppose if I don't want to feel that way with my other videos, I should just practice and, I don't know, maybe stop making hour-long videos. Maybe I should just learn to cut and trim some things. I don't need to show off every little moment, just make a video that I would enjoy watching. And I don't always watch hour-long videos, although sometimes I do. It just kind of depends. Anyways, that's a bunch of pointless nonsense. I guess I'll start the Direct. I will say I have been spoiled on a tiny bit of stuff just from the internet existing. The only things I know is that apparently there's a new Rhythm Heaven, which, that's cool. More details about Metroid Prime 4 and Tomodachi Life is back. I think those are the only things that I've heard. I haven't actually seen any, footage or anything. Just, a picture here, a YouTube thumbnail there. So, yeah, that's all I've seen going through this, as I usually do. I'm just gonna skip through games I don't care about, and then, I'll just try to give, my genuine thoughts on stuff. Oh yeah, and I did hear they got some weird, new system for transferring digital games, which, as someone who has a sibling that also has a Switch, I'm curious to see what that is, because that might make, sharing games a little easier. I'm also a little worried about, how's that gonna work? Anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's just start this and, see what they got. I'm just so shocked that some random person was like, yo, by the way, they're just Direct Thursday, and then, the next day Nintendo just announces it. Wait, Dragon Quest 1 and 2? Wait, what do you mean they're showing off this already? I thought we're gonna have to wait, at least till the end of the year. Huh. I still haven't even beaten Dragon Quest 5 yet. On, DS. / mobile or whatever. From the footage I've seen, even just this, the games look cool. It's nice that they decided to just repurpose the engine they already built and make the other games so you get the full story if you want it. Because the first and second games are kind of simple though, I'm wondering if they'll rework the story a lot. Then again, I don't even know how much they did with the third game. I don't know if they've really had to change much. Because I've only played Dragon Quest V, and I'm not even done with it yet. That art looks really nice with all the snow and everything. Oh, so that's this year, okay. I didn't really pay much attention last time when they announced it. Oh, I can barely hear what they're saying. I'm gonna turn the volume up.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Audio doesn't seem to be peaking in the capture.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Man, this will be interesting. I might just record these,
What you just saw was
kind of back-to-back, essentially.
HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Since they got the Switch 2 announcement, next week or something.
Appeared at the end.
On the 4th.
What kind of adventure awaits? We hope
or was it the
you're
second?
excited
I forget.
for more information
4th month, second day.
Okay, let's see
Tis
the first
whatever.
batch of headlines.
They starting off with Dragon Quest is a pretty good English decision. We went from, oh, they're finally remaking Dragon Quest to there is no hope. There is only despair. Is this Eye of the Somnium Files? Yeah, it's Eye of the Somnium Files. Okay. Not really too interested in that. What's next?
Unleash the supernatural.
Oh wait, this is a Sega game, or Atlas more specifically, right? Yeah, this is that game where they collaborated with that Shin Megami Tensei 3, I think it was? I don't know, I saw like a video at some point.
With remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital
well, that's
city
unexpected.
in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital,
typical Atlas
Raido
game.
must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Oh, it's real-time combat?
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful
I did not know that.
Cooperation is the key to victory.
I just knew this character existed. I didn't actually know like what their game was about necessarily.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
Hee-ho.
And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
It's got voice acting too?
A conspiracy
interesting.
That will shake the capital to its
I mean, I guess it
core.
makes sense. SMT3 had voice acting.
Remastered the mystery of the soulless army.
I didn't play it. I just,
Switch,
again, watched like a video or two about it.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
June? It's only a few months away. Interesting.
Consume darkness.
Delicious.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a
What is this?
strange, unfamiliar world.
Oh, is this that evil
Where you're
Pac-Man
greeted by
game?
a yellow orb known as Puck.
It's
But
the
who
evil
is
Pac-Man
this
game.
spherical stranger, moored in a mysterious, maze-like world.
Who
Your battle
approved
for
this game's
survival
existence? Like, the
As
fact that
Puck guides you on
Bandai
your
Namco is
journey,
making this
you'll
is
delve
hilarious to
deeper into
me.
the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
It's literally just grim Pac-Man.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
I wonder if
When
this whole game
facing
is just going to be
opposing
references to other Bandai
enemies, you and
Namco
Puck
stuff,
can
or if it's just like...
temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash
What?
powerful attacks.
Okay, edgy
By
Pac-Man was
consuming your
one
prey,
thing.
You'll collect resources.
Who comes up
Can
with
then
this
be used
stuff?
to enhance your abilities.
What? I've gotta try this out. This is too ridiculous not to.
And devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow
What?
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo
Literally?
Switch,
Also
18th.
July? Okay. Or was the other one June? I need to pay more attention.
The
Oh well.
rhythmic march
We all have this day,
begins.
these types of days, I guess.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming
There's
up
a
to
spiritual
Nintendo Switch
successor to this
as
game
one bundle.
that's either out or coming
Play
out,
your drum
I
to
think,
the beat
right?
And give different commands to the Patapon army.
Huh.
For example, Pata 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 Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing,
Going
the
from
Patapons
the
enter
crazy
Hero
Pac-Man
mode
game to
and
this,
get a big
my mind
boost
is still
in power.
thinking about like that, but
From
that's
the
an
Force
interesting
Riding
system.
Kiba Pawn to the Shield Savvy Tate Pawn.
I don't know if I'll ever
Build
check
up your
this out,
battalion
but
to
it
take on hordes of fierce foes.
seems like an interesting game.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance
Very
to
unique
the
art
beat of
style
your own
with
drum.
nice visuals.
Lead the Patapons and march
Music's
forth.
kind of catchy though.
When Patapon 1
Makes sense
because
because it's all about like guiding an army with like drum beats and things and tribal cheers.
Welcome to
This fantasy
Zephyr
life?
Town. a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
No, this is something else.
This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons.
First cropping up on the
Yeah, I
Nintendo
don't
DS
think
system.
I'm
This
too
immersive
worried about
farming
this.
and
I'm gonna skip. Okay, yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is next. I want to hear what. I think it's Shinya Takahashi, right?
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, you just said look at this. All right. Let's see. I'm probably not gonna get the game, but I'm happy for everyone else that it exists. If I didn't get motion sick from first-person games, I probably would play it though. Because Metroid Prime 4, English. Metroid Prime 1 was great. I just, I don't know, I just couldn't handle it. I've been trying to play through Portal 2 because it was for like 99 cents on sale recently, and I feel like I'm able to handle that one okay. Okay. I still get motion sick, but not as quickly. So, ooh, gameplay.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds
you
a
can
verdant
view
jungle
Rose.
with a colossal tree at its center.
Definitely looks very reminiscent of Prime 1 in terms of visual quality, at least the remaster.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics. to carve a
Samus
path
doing like the
forward.
ninja finger pose or whatever. Okay, that's a cool way to handle scanning though.
She's not alone though. Abhorrent
Ooh,
alien
these cinematics
creatures
look great.
living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Ugh, those creatures are crazy looking. It's great. What if these cutscenes are like pre-rendered? Cutscene was. Nice.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Ah.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and open doors.
Trying to explain some of the Chozo abilities and how they were able to do crazy stuff, I'm guessing. Wait, what?
With the power of her mind.
Okay, that's a cool ability, being able to like
But
control
why
it.
were these powers
Nice.
bestowed upon Samus?
A lot of Nintendo games have been like having you grab something from a distance recently. Okay, maybe it's not related to the Chozo. Different species of life forms.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros?
Okay, so this is still
Threads intertwining beyond space and
canonically before the Metroids
beginning to
were
weave a new
extinguished.
tale.
Presumably. I wonder if they've made another language. Because I know with Dread they did the whole custom language thing. Ooh. I see, that's a really cool looking suit. Nice.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Well, gotta say,
Hope you're looking forward
game
to
looks
exploring
great despite
Samus's new
YouTube
psychic abilities.
compression being really intense.
Okay,
But
let's move on to some more
yeah, I don't know.
headlines.
Who knows? I might give in and just try the game
Ready to
anyways,
stir up
even
some
though
mischief?
motion sickness is a thing. They're probably aware of
Once
that
upon a time,
somewhat.
there was a drab
Probably trying to
coffee
negate
shop
that for people, but I don't know.
transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Okay,
As
some
the
weird
newest potionista of the cursed
Disney, who the heck knows? Some kind of life sim. I don't know, what's this?
action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade
art
your
in this
trusty
game looks
cane
crazy.
with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover
It reminds
the
me
secrets
of
the
something. I don't
archipelago
know what.
holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Huh.
Celebrate the 40th
I'm gonna look into
anniversary
that
of
one a little
Gradius
bit.
with
That's
a
an interesting
collection of
one.
arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
Gradius?
Titles include Gradius.
Okay, I did pronounce it correctly. I was worried. Is it Gradius? No, it's Gradius.
Gradius 2.
Well, that's
Gradius
neat.
3. And Salamander
Played a little bit
2.
of the.
Some titles
It's
come
the
with
NES
multiple
port, right?
versions,
Of
including ones
Gradius.
from
I think
different
that's
regions
right.
and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Brand new. 2025. What?
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August.
Well, that's
7th.
interesting. They're
Pre-orders
like,
begin later today
why
on
release?
Nintendo eShop.
Why release
Battle
a
to the
collection
beat
without
in Rift of
adding
the
some new
Necro
stuff?
Dancer. Press the
Huh,
corresponding
interesting.
buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based.
Let's see.
Let's
Tamagotchi
see
Plaza.
what's in
What's this?
store.
What the heck is this?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Wait, Tamagotchi. Oh, those little
stores
thingamajigs.
galore.
Oh.
Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend.
Get glasses.
at the dentist.
How relatable.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
Was I mocking it just
12
now? I don't
wonderful
know.
stores.
I don't know what I just did.
Provide good customer service. To
Yeah,
get
I don't know
high
how to feel
ratings
about
and
this
upgrade
one.
each shop.
I think I've seen enough of that. Okay, Pokemon. Ooh, Rhythm Heaven. Let's go.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop.
What? No way.
But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop.
Interesting
Just
text
press
to
the button to
speech.
jump through the ring. Boop.
Ow.
It sounds easy. But the timing
I like
is
this
super
little
tricky.
dude. He's just waddling along.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Ooh. This is cool. Oh, they got like the Spanish bells. Well, it's a little bit different than how they handle it.
But you'll need to do it in rhythm.
It kind of reminded me of the way they do vowels in Spanish. A, E, I, O,
With
U.
practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
The text-to-speech didn't go boop. Wow, these are all completely new.
To the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
I totally gotta check this out. I've never actually like played a Rhythm Heaven game. When's it come out? Aw, next year. Come on, man. I'm ready
Rhythm
now.
Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the
Rude.
Rhythm Heaven series.
Rude.
It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
E, O. I think I'll probably hear that.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Okay, so here's the new info about games. But
Please
like,
take a look.
dude, that's so cool. I want to play that. I want to play the Rhythm Heaven game. I gotta try the old ones.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
Okay.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
All right. How does it work?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Okay, so that's just
allowing you to play that title.
how they'll all function.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
All
Here,
right.
you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
And I'm guessing this is managed through your Nintendo account?
If you have 2 Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the
An
second.
internet connection is required only when loading
Now
or
you can play
ejecting
this
the
game
game.
on the second system, wherever and whenever you want. Just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
I'd be worried about
With
losing my
virtual
digital
game
games,
cards,
I'm
you
gonna be
can
honest.
freely load and arrange which games you play
But-
on up to 2 systems.
Huh.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Only the first time?
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
Huh.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Ah.
making digital games even easier to
All
use.
right, I like that. I
Virtual
like
game
that.
cards.
That was the one thing I had a concern with. How are they going to handle you keeping your purchase? Like, how are they going to prevent people from just like, oh yeah, you can borrow this, and then just like, oh, can you just instantly revoke it? Can they keep it forever? Having a 2-week lease period on games that are digital is such a good idea, I feel like, for that. Like, it might not be the perfect system, maybe, but it does make them feel more flexible. Like, I like that idea a lot. Because that is one thing that I've kind of been a little bit like, okay, I have some games that I don't have physical copies of that I can't just share, that I would like to be able to lend. But there's no way for me to, because, well, I got them digital because I didn't think anyone would want to play them, and then it turns out like, oh wait, we actually like this too. It's like, oh, okay, well, this is a problem. But I hope, I haven't been reading the actual stuff at the bottom of the screen, so I don't know if it's like limited to first party games. But if it's not, and you can just do this with any game, might be a nice little feature. I'll definitely be using that if that's the case. Anyways, continue, please.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Ooh, nice.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Nice. Yeah, you guys said there was nothing Switch 2 related in this
Nintendo
direct.
Switch games.
The heck's with that, huh? Oh, there's Fantasy Life. I mentioned that earlier.
Uncover
Skip all
history
the-
once more.
Disco intermission, whatever
An
thing.
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
What
Meet
is
Gustav,
this?
the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. 2 heroes.
That
whose
artwork
fates
reminds
and
me of old Final
legacies
Fantasy
will
artwork.
intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Wait, hold on a second. Saga, isn't that...
Experience the original
That
story, along with
game-
brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Saga.
Like, didn't they just come out with like a 3D game or something like that? Romancing Saga?
Team up with more characters.
Maybe
in
it's
battle,
different. I don't know.
And transfer stats to allies through the parameter
I
inheritance
wonder if it's the
system.
same or not.
After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against
The
even
artwork for
more
this reminds me of like
powerful bosses.
Game Boy Advance.
What histories
like the
will
pixel
you
art and
uncover
stuff?
through the ages?
Huh.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered.
Yeah, it's a Square
launches on
Enix
Nintendo
game,
Switch
so-
later today.
I wonder if I'll hear anything about that game.
Monumental adventures await.
How interesting. I don't know, I kind of like the art for that one.
Peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
But yeah, since it's square, it makes sense that
Wander
art
through
reminded me of Final
isometric
Fantasy.
worlds
But
filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and
oh, it's weird. It's like that one
secrets
painting.
to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
That's an interesting
Guide Ro in
plot.
her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Interesting.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And
I don't know how to feel about those.
help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Quite a few compilation games with, oh, by the way, there's a sequel in this direct. Golf?
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Haha.
Aim,
Marvel game.
time your button
Yeah,
press.
let's skip. I'm not really too worried about golf. It's like Mario Golf or something, but even then I haven't really played that much. Why did they do that?
How refreshing.
Well, at least there's something you can finally do with your Miis on the Switch. Hiya. Well, at least they kept the weird tone text-to-speech thing. Another 2026 game. More excited for Rhythm Heaven if I'm being honest. But
Did you want to talk?
the heck was that?
Glad that was only a dream.
I am very confused.
That
I am very,
was
very
Tomodachi Life,
confused.
Living the Dream. The first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Whoa.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking
Yeah, I
forward
guess
to
it makes sense. The original Tomodachi Life was like... Well, there was the
Thank
original
you
on
for
DS, and then wasn't there a
watching
3DS
today's
version?
Direct so far.
I don't remember.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
I mean,
Direct.
I don't really think they can top
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct
the
has
new Rhythm
delivered
Heaven
Nintendo
and,
news directly to you.
some of the other stuff
And
that they
now,
announced,
these
so
presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
I suppose it's fine they're not doing another
Thank you all
game
very
announcement.
Much.
I'm sure we'll
continue
get
to
them with the Switch
broadcast
2
Nintendo
announcement.
Direct presentations. But we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Huh.
After
Interesting.
the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
Yeah, it's a second. Okay.
news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
I'd be disappointed if it was
Anyone with a
tomorrow.
Nintendo account can use the
It
app,
wouldn't be
so please
Nintendo
try it
Today
out.
if they didn't allow you to do everything today.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's
Okay.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
You're welcome. Well, I gotta say, in terms of what they showed at the Nintendo Direct. That was a fun watch. Oops, I didn't want to start it again. Yeah, I definitely gotta say, it had a pretty strong start with Dragon Quest 1 and 2. It was definitely shocking to see Atlas remaking one of their games. This weird Pac-Man game, I don't even know what the deal is with this. Like, it's like I have to check it out at some point, like when it comes out. Like, it's too random and nonsensical to not check out. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Let's see. What else was like really interesting? Of course, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Like the art direction and everything, like it looks super good. These cutscenes and things, like that, it just looks so smooth. Like seriously, I would love to check it out. I'm just a tad worried about getting motion sick and not being able to enjoy it very well. Also, I realized looking at Samus's design, they got like a little thing on their forehead, which kind of makes sense given some of the themes that they were showing with, like, you know, the telekinetic whatever nonsense and all that. So I don't know, I'm sure the game's gonna be great. Let's see, what else was there? Gradius, that was interesting. The new Rhythm Heaven with multiple games from Nintendo with interesting text-to-speech decisions. They definitely were right with no crazy story, just silly characters and things. And also, this song is a bop.
In this game, you might do almost anything,
So
but you
catchy.
need to do it in rhythm.
But yeah, that'll be cool. If only it wasn't 2026, but I can wait, it's fun. Let's see. The new game card system, assuming this functions with everything, really like this idea. Because there are genuinely some games that I would like to be able to lend without necessarily having to lend my whole Switch. Letting someone have their own save data, their own playthrough, their own way to enjoy the game. That's cool. I'm glad it's a thing on Switch too. Hopefully it works with everything. I don't see any, like, at least at a quick glance, anything saying it won't just work with everything. So I'm not sure with that one. This game, like I said, the art looks kind of neat. I don't really know entirely what the deal is with it, but, and if it's, yeah, SAGA, they capital, yeah, this gotta be part of the same franchise as that Romancing Saga game or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. But cool art style for a game. That was kind of looking too, the fact Tomodachi Life is coming back is cool. I'm not really too worried about it though, personally. And then, new news app from Nintendo, which, hey, that's cool. I always use the Nintendo Switch news app, and I just like clicking through all the news articles. I've said this before in an old video, but like, I don't know, it's just fun to like go click, 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 and just like, I don't know, it's like a fun little, it's like a game to me. I don't know, just like trying to get rid of the blue notification bubble on the news thing. But anyways, yeah, that was a fun Nintendo Direct. Gotta say, I enjoyed it. I will probably be back on April 2nd as well, which is, what day is that? Is that Thursday? Is that a Friday? Is that a Monday? Let me double check real quick. Calendar. I said calendar. Okay. That is, oh, it's a Wednesday. Actually, no, wait, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not busy that Wednesday. Okay, cool. So, hopefully, assuming all goes well, I'll be able to check that out too. I'm definitely intrigued to see what it can do. I know some people, like, oh, Nintendo's just, why do we need a Switch 2? Well, if we're all being honest, we don't need anything game related, but why are they making a Switch 2? It's like, Switch 1 hardware is like, the hardware power and everything is like 12 years old practically. Like, I mean, it's basically just like a kind of a Wii U. So if we want to have more games from what are now becoming last gen to / current gen, you know, it'll just make things better. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping those rumors about mouse functionality and stuff are maybe true, because that'd be really interesting to see how that feels like an innovative, like, control thing. But anyways, we'll figure it out, like, next Wednesday or whatever. This has been fun. I'll get this posted soon, hopefully. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. If you decided to watch through, thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. But let me know what you found interest in. I know I didn't find interest in everything that was here, but some people might have liked some things I skipped over. Some people might like some things that I also liked. And, you know, I'd like to hear what you think about it, what you're looking forward to, or maybe even some concerns. Like with the new Switch digital game cartridge feature or whatever. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say right now. So yeah, see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.